Alright, so
He's catching snails.
yeah, I mean, I guess you're in the village, nothing else to do. Guess you can go catch snails. Alright, so we'll do this. Maybe even do this, whatever this is. Apparently, we missed some stuff. Then we'll head back over to Kiara, see what she wants. Probably a job or, could also just be a cutscene. You know what I mean.
Is Mum coming along?
And this person's mother is dead, probably.
Run, Roach.
Alright. So,
Is Mum coming along?
everyone's mom is not coming home, huh? What's up here? By order of the company of the Nilfgaardian Army Group Center Camp, residents of the villages of Midcorps and Blackborough are hereby required to report to the camp near Midcorps in order to perform labor for the Empire. Those caught evading their duties shall be flogged. List of designated residents and their assigned days of service has been provided to the village aldermen. Wow.
Is Mum coming along?
Are you gonna pay them
Giddy up.
for the service? I know you want the service, but you know, you pay them well or well enough.
Even the dog got scorched.
You know, I'm sure it's not that bad if you pay them well, unless it's like horrible labor. Okay. There's some blood, never a good sign. But could be animals' blood. Hello, deserter. Dodge. Teleport behind you. Oh. How are these archers shooting anyway? Would you really shoot? When you know like your friends are running around there? I guess they are deserters and bandits. I don't think they really care about their friends. Alright, Archer.
Time to end this.
Get reflected. Ow. Goodbye. And then there were none. They all have dang swords. Where's the bank? Take me to the bank, dude. And they have like infinite money. But they have a lot of money anyway. Order Pearl Iron got Maribor Forest and a good Gamberson. Oh, you kill some dogs? Or did these wolves kill these dogs? Nobody knows. Is this Gamberson any good? It is. 44 armor, better than 43 armor. Art Skellig. So we're done Archer's Gamberson. Sure, I guess. Sure. We got this. It's close to the forest hut. We have more here, but I think that's higher level. I'm already like doing quests or doing the people I'm fighting are higher level than me. You wanna go here? I guarantee you don't wanna go.
Come on.
Let's go. Right to the forest. Very nicely modeled area, you know. More deserters. Also level 9. How dare you, sir? How freaking dare you? Your ass is grass? No, you think not. Okay, okay, you got a shield. Ow, okay, okay. Ow. Got you eventually. You did. No more bandits in the bandit camp. We had a hatchet. Will fork. Let's move forward in beast's clothing. I already read that. Okay, it's nice if they have it grayed out. Oh no, they don't. It does show up. They entered his hut and began to search. First a tour of it's about a werewolf. A master item, Novigrad longsword. Is it any good? It's not. Oh, these are better. Secondary weapon hatchet. It's a common item. It does 7 more damage, 60 to 74. Guess I'll use a dang hatchet. Can I block with it? I hope so. But this is my main weapon now. We warned, some backstabbing cowards have desecrated Crow's Perch and now prowl these lands in small bands of a few yellow-blooded cutthroats each. Travelers passing through, keep on your guard. Isn't Crow's Perch where the Baron is? Are you calling the Baron a yellow-blooded? Yeah, I probably calling the Baron that. Alright, what's the fastest path? It's through the forest, of course. And then onto the roads. Or the paths, I guess. So I guess these paths are just naturally formed. Are people moving around on them? It's kinda cool, honestly.
The rats,
Hello.
why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
He was doing something with the rats. They were not normal rats. Hello. Yeah, stuff up there, huh? Who the heck is
Well.
this? Am I interrupting something? Oh, this is the lamp.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt.
Hmm.
You gave me quite a start.
But now the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
Whose
This the lamp
corpse
from
is
the
this?
elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
You called me here? Why'd you want a magic lamp?
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's
Necromancy?
nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion
Okay.
to delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
He's having some memory
Who
problems?
do you want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Siri, maybe. Okay, Siri could have memory loss. I did. What are you doing in Velen?
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think.
I already asked this
Enjoying the
question.
country air?
Right?
Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Radovid's new pastime.
If you've heard all
Pursuing
this
anyone
already,
with
right?
a whiff of magic about them.
Oh, there you go.
Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Okay. Yeah, we already heard all this.
Changing the subject.
Yeah, and this one. Let's buy something from you.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
What do you have? Oh my. Is that rat poison? A potion of clearance. Potion. Returns all ability points spent to develop abilities with the available pool so you can redistribute them. Okay. That's kinda cool. We got some lesser runes, so these are greater ones. Yep. These are also glyphs. Greater glyphs. And a lot of potion and books as well. Look at this. Lodge of Sorceress. Conjunction of Spears. Travel between worlds. Court Lure. Black Blood. Hybrid Oil. Northern Wind. And then ingredients to make a lot of this stuff. Not all these. Oh, drag runs for all the rune stones. I see. Well, will you buy like random shit? No, you'll buy rune stones, but you won't buy armor and weapon shit. That's what I wanted to sell. You buy pure silver. I guess it's a crafting ingredient. Oh, there you go. 800 gold. She's rich, man. Wish I could sell her any of this. None of this has weight. This is like I want to sell all this but can't. And I especially want to sell all this but can't. Okay. I could buy these books off of you. Lodge of Sorceress, 19 orens. 19 orens, Constitution of Spears, tablet word 19. You know what? I'll buy all 3. See ya.
See you, Kira.
Alright. Yo, I bought the books. I want to read them, obviously. Here they are. Lodge of Sorceresses. Just as warty, slime-slathered toads croak out in the fetid swamp in search of kindred company, so too do sorceresses seek their own kind. Wow, nice comparison. I guess you don't like sorceresses. Driven to gather and scheme against all that is good and worthy, the coven gathering the worst of them, the nab of those utterly depraved and swollen thick with the pus of magic, was the Lodge of Sorceresses. The first fiends of this lodge were Philippa Earlhart, Lady of Monte Carlo, Tris Marigold of Maribor, Kiera Metz of Caranis, which is who I'm talking to right now, and Tris Marigold also we know. I guess Philippa we let her live. Margarita Locks Antel, Sheila de Tanzeville of Creighton, Sabrina Glevissig of Art Carreg, Fringilla Virgo of Buclair, Francesca Findebar, and Ida Emin, Elven Woman, Asira van Ahid, and Yennefer of Engelberg. Yennefer of Engelberg, oh, she is like quarter elf, right? On the summit of Bald Mountain they gathered, witches all to swear fealty to the devils and demons, their masters and lovers, and to promise to bring doom upon those living in peace in the northern realms. Really? 'Twas they who stood behind the murders of Demavend King Aidan, Foltest King of Temeria, and many other noble men besides. So that is true. 'Twas they who brought about the outbreak of yet another war with Nilfgaard. That's not true. 'Twas they who sent plague and pox against decent God-fearing folk. Yet take comfort, dear reader, for their deeds shall not go unpunished. Our gracious leader Radovid, fifth of his name, saw through their lies and swore their deaths as inevitable as they shall be painful. Good. Conjunction of the Spears, that's a big book. Scholars have many vices. Possibly the worst among them is a tendency to describe the simple in unnecessarily complex terms, to dress the plain in the garb of false learning. The conjunction of the spears might serve as an excellent example of this. The name, so mysterious to a commoner's ear, could be replaced with a much simpler alternative: when the worlds collided. The phenomena itself can also be explained in terms simple enough for a child to understand. Imagine, dear reader, that our world is a ship sailing on a great sea. From its deck we can see other distant vessels. Those are the stars. These vessels each bear their own goods and their own crews. They usually pass us at some distance, barely visible specks, even viewed through a spyglass. Once every few thousand years, however, a storm breaks above the cosmic sea, a storm so strong it tosses the ships toward one another, making them sail cheek by jowl. Part of the crew of one ship can at such times move to another, and some of the cargo from one ship's hold can spill onto a neighboring vessel. When the weather calms, the ships separate once again and sail their separate, invariably different ways. The so-called post-conjunction beings, namely monsters such as ghouls and basilisks, are precisely such passengers from another vessel. And we humans are castaways, flung against our will from somewhere far away onto a world previously inhabited by the elder races. Once here, we learned the arcane mysteries of magic, unbeknownst to us before. Could the worlds collide once more? Perhaps. Can this cataclysm be avoided, or the opposite, hastened? Some scholars believe there are beings who have mastered the skill, who possess rare genes, allow which some to seize the helm of our vessel and steer us to safer waters or to our doom. Does Cyrilla have that power? Probably. Travel between worlds. Running through many folk tales is a common motive of travel between worlds. By way of example, think of Orpheus, who ventured into the nether realms to save his beloved; Theodore, who fleeing a hurricane found himself in the drab and monotonous world of Zo; or Eclia, who tumbled down a ferret hole into a land that never heard of wonder. It's freaking Alice in Wonderland. Great. Also, of this ilk are many rural legends about people captured by the wild hunt only to return to their homelands after years riding the sky with the spectral cavalcade as slaves. Academia has, for the most part, dismissed these tales as mere epiphenomena of human irrationality. I, on the other hand, always operate on the assumption that a grain of truth lies in every tale, and so have decided to make it my goal to find it. After years of research, I have ascertained with great certainty that travel between worlds was once indeed possible, though only to a select few. The key is the so-called elder blood, or rather, to use the scholarly term, the gene of Lara Doran, the powerful elven sorceress. By comparing her genealogical tables against all known folktales, I have been able to determine that she and her descendants were the archetype of the world-traveling heroes of many legends. The bearers of Lara's genes possessed an extraordinary talent which allowed them to move through time and space and reach realms beyond the borders of the known world. The overwhelming majority of them, however, did not know how to control this. It would only manifest itself in extreme situations, pushed out by sudden bursts of emotion, or when the bearer's life was at risk. This is how the above-mentioned Orpheus, in shock after the death of his wife, could in fact journey to another world, where he foolishly mistook for the afterlife. The hurricane provided the pressure needed for Theodore, terrorized at home by his zany Uncle N, to unleash this talent and teleport to a world free from madcap antics. Wait, this land of Oz. Who the hell was it? Who went to Oz? That is that one, the hurricane one. And if we read between the lines, we clearly see Elika was a prostitute and a fish take addict. The ferret hole represents how when she reached rock bottom, she whisked herself away to another universe to get sober. Wow, amazing. Unfortunately, for any future Elixes, the sad conclusion of my research is this: Lara Oren's line has been irrevocably cut off. The last bearer of her gene, Cyrilla Fiona Ellen Riadon, heiress to the throne of Sintra, died childless many years ago. I mean, she was like 10 years old. Obviously, she's childless. Give me a second. Alright. Well, that's all the books. Did I add something in my inventory? No? Oh, my glossary? I guess not.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Mm-hmm. You had a request for me. Yeah.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The Cursed Isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure.
Cursed
The
Isle.
local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serad, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
I am good. Why do you want to lift the curse?
Why are you so intent on this?
There's something there you
I'm
want,
not,
huh?
the local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Yeah.
See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
I still don't think that's true. I think yeah, that is part of it, sure. You always give me part truths. But I suppose other thing is you want something from there. Maybe a soul is over there. You want to talk to him. Or her.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived.
Is he the one talking about
But
the
even
rats?
those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
So that is why you're here. That's why you wanted the dang lamp as well, to learn how the last moments of this mage. He made some kind of spell or potion or some shit, I'm sure.
Alright, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
The lamp?
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation.
Oh,
You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
okay, that's adequate payment, I suppose. Magic lamp. Why won't you go with me?
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Disturbance?
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
Alright, the magic lamp.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Do they attack you at
Figured
first?
as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance.
It's got lips on it?
You will
Great.
tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Xenovox. A lot of stuff she's giving me. Never heard of that.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
Are they hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So I gotta
So
give
no
it back.
chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
And where do you get it?
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
Well, I'm off, I guess.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all.
Alright.
Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
She's a real manipulator. Character entry updated. You have a new quest item. Prepare for it by placing it in an appropriate slot in the inventory panel. What? A quest item. Okay. Then select it from the quick access menu. To use the item, press or hold middle mouse button. Okay. 1 second. First of all, I go B to the bestiary. Oh, I got a new entry on Elementa. Golems. If want us to break through this wall, we're gonna need 20 sappers, 7 mules, and 100 weight of sap saltpeter, or 1 golem. Willimer Brass, foreman at Mount Carbon. Golems are the mindless matter brought to life by a spell. They obey their creator's orders without question. Their boundless strength, ability to withstand pain, endless patience, and the fact that they need not one jot of food or drink makes them the best servants or guards anyone could ask for. Once provoked, they will not tire of battle until they have either crushed their opponent or themselves crumbled into dust. They are pretty nice. Gargoyles are just smaller versions of them. Geralt decided to follow up on this lead, though he was not able to establish identity. Okay, yeah. Vesserad. News of the Nilfgaardians' army approached led nobles of all ranks and orders to pack up their silver and flee post-haste to safer harbors, abandoning all thoughts of defending their patrimony and leaving the lands at the invaders' mercy. Lord Vesserad was in no exception to this rule. The magnate had ruled much of Velen from his base at Crow's Perch before fleeing with his family to take shelter in a tower on Fyke Island. The safety he sought there was not, however, to be found. The massacre in which he was slaughtered became the source of a great many ghastly rumors and legends. According to one of them, Veresad, unmoved by human suffering, had his mage poison starving peasants who had come to him to beg for food. A hideous tale, yet one that sadly seemed plausible given the desperate conditions in the land. Okay, and we also updated her thing with Kiera Metz. Kiera then asked Geralt for another favor, lifting the curse from the tower on Fyke Isles. Curses and favors being what Geralt does best, he obliged. Yeah, I want to see what's up. I still think you're manipulating me, but you know, what else is new? Quest updated. Quest complete. An invitation from Kiera Metz. This is a new quest? Ladies of the Wood, Pirates of Novika, secondary quest probably. A Tower of Mice. It's level 6, I'll do it. A horrible curse had befallen Fyke Isles and the tower that stood upon it. Half a year prior, Lord Veserad had moved his court there, seeking shelter from approaching Nilfgaardian army. So this is now, half a year, okay, 6 months. While famine raged all around, the Lord of Velen wallowed in excess and cared not a whit for his suffering vassals. The gods saw fit to punish him, and towards this end cursed him. One day, a host of mice scurried into the tower and proceeded to devour everything, including Veserad and his court and his resident mage Alexander. The Isles has been haunted since that day, and fishermen feared to sail the lake, putting yet another dent in the already battered local economy. The peasants thus asked Kiera to lift the curse, and she turned to the Witcher for help. Enticed by Kiera's charms and a promise for additional rewards, Geralt took on the task. The sorceress equipped him with a magic lamp he could use to commune with dead souls, gave him a firm pat on the rear for good luck, and sent him off to lift the curse. Yeah. She not really promised me any payments, which I should have maybe asked her for. Oh, this right here. And the lake is here. Okay. 5 Isles. Alright, sure.
Move it.
We'll just take this ride. To find this boat of yours. But yeah, Geralt's weak spot is witches, I suppose. He finds them altogether hard to resist. What the hell happened to you, my man?
Whoa!
Well, obviously he was killed. And hanged. Nasty. Alright, boat move. Oh, I didn't equip the special item, did I? Where is it to be found? Quest items. Silver monocle, Eye of Natali. They told me to equip it, but I never did. Yeah, where the hell is the magic? Oh, there, it's already here. Okay. Let's go. Oh, this thing is fast, huh? Alright. You can't really see a lot, but you know, it's something. There's some buckthorn down there. See, bunch of travel. Fast travel. You can fast travel while on a boat, but only to destinations accessible via water route. To fast travel, open the world map while the helm of a ship. You can travel to any point marked with a port symbol. I don't see many port symbols. I guess. Oh, harbor. Okay, these green ones. Okay. Understood. So it doesn't really help me. So what other islands are around here? Is that an island that I see? No, it's just piece of land. Okay, so we need to head there. Can we like get a better boat or something? Because I thought this boat was kind of fast. It's really not. It's actually kind of slow. Maybe we can get like a Skellig longship or something.
Geralt, can you hear me?
Oh,
How goes it? Where are you?
on the lake.
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait. This Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Okay. Such a rare artifact is only one way. I guess it's still pretty cool. Yeah, I would not want to swim this lake, huh? Ah! Hello, drowners. Hi, Kyles. Well, you see, I see why he ran away over here. What the hell?
Geralt, are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear.
Oh,
Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
okay. Now, who is screaming? Are those the ghosts? Oh, you explode. I forgot. Oh no, you guys are screaming. No. Who the hell is screaming? This is why I think island is cursed. People are just screaming. Honestly, I would not want to go there if people are just screaming. If I were like a peasant. Moon dust. If I need that for some recipes, now I know how to make them. Is that a graveyard? That's always a good sign. No, it's just a bunch of rocks. Ah, and drowners, of course. What kind of shit happened here? Is this like an amphitheater? Yes. Hello, I seek audience. I am the ruler of this rock. Oh, hello. Hello, you must accept my argument. What the hell is wrong with you? He's mad. I have maddened him with rage. Worry not, drowner. I shall slice off your head soon. Then everything will be fine. Alright. Fine for me, not fine for you. You know how it is. Ooh. I'll have a look at this. A salmonine brigade. What the hell is this? Brigade. It's not very good. Come on. Why would you have this underground area to store something that's not even very good? Who does that? At least have some money or something in there. Alright, we got nothing else around here. Just a bunch of coastline. Who's sending me a message? Ah, give me a second. I'll answer this message. It's a good message. Alright, well, might have to cut this episode a little short. Because I gotta go play some Valorant. I do love the game. Can be annoying at times, sure. Like a real job. Can also be fun at times, especially when you dominate someone. Feel like a goddamn god among men, you know. A lot of goddamn rot frames on these ghouls and all. What are you? Why are there people's corpses here? Whatever happened, it happened like half a year ago, right? The corpses should be long gone. What are we examining?
Wonder what killed them. Doesn't look like the work of necrophages.
This was 6 months ago. The 6-month-old body doesn't look like that. Believe me, that much I would know. I'm not a doctor or anything, but I know if 6 months pass, a body's not gonna look like that. Unless it's like petrified or preserved or some shit. Oh, you're all exploding. You done? Wow. You done? Okay, just come on. Don't have all day. Just explode. Everyone knows you wanna just explode. Do it. I'll loot your bodies. Get your venom, your blood, your hide, all of that. I guess there are drowners in there. They're like fishes, huh? They don't just chill out at near water. They actually just live in the water. They can breathe underwater. That's the wrong one. Where's your beehive? Use magic lamp to find ghosts. Okay, I guess. Here they are. Did you send a giant army to try and kill me? Well, you did or you didn't. They're all dead now. Are there ghosts on this island? No ghosts. We have an optional mission here to search for ghosts, and I'm all about doing the optional missions, you know. Manisako. Another beehive. Let it burn. Okay, we got a little pier here. With a pearl in there. How nice. And of course, level 9 ghouls. Come on then. You keep me waiting. This mission is rated for level 6 players. There are level 9 enemies here. Look at the water just get filled with blood. Oh, and now it's all gone. Okay. Well, it's a little bit of a cool effect. Hey, ghouls. This is my island now. You're not allowed to live here. No necrophages allowed. That's what I've always said. This is a definite graveyard. Are there ghosts here I can find? I would hope so. Hello, ghosts. Honestly, I don't see any ghosts. Not out here anyway.
What now, you piece of milk?
Wow, so angry. Ow, okay. Hey! Being a dang jerk. They're easy enough to put it. Once they dodge, you dodge behind them because they're gonna hit you. And you kill them. Easy peasy. And you take their ears and venom extract and their blood and everything. Because it's all useful. Ah, see, level 6 ghouls? That's more like it. There you go, I have a magic dang shield. Can't hit me now. I am protected by magic. Ancient and powerful magic. Can I even enter this place? I can. Nothing in there though. What about this little hut here? Yeah, how do you like that, huh? I think swarm of, I don't even know what. I think it's bees, but it could be like wasps or something horrible. Dwarven spirit. If that's alcohol, it survives for a long ass time. Okay, some good ore. Diamond dust, meteorite ore. Okay, good find. Honestly. Is there no door to this hut? Wow, okay, I guess the stake fell on the door. So we explored a bit of a few huts here. Hey, I'm stuck. Thank you. Diamond dust and sap. Okay, so we got the entrance over here. Let's not enter it now.
Let's try
Instead-
Kira's lamp.
Oh, hello. magic lamp.
They're onto us. They're not letting Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. With no notion he's coming to tear him to shreds.
Waist clear, lads. Adam!
They tried to kill him. Okay, so a bunch of people, villagers I guess, got angry. And they were going to try and kill the Lord. Okay, makes sense. They were starving. He apparently had food.
They left us, look! All of them done went.
We've to swim, come on.
What about all this? I can't leave it. You go. Find a boat and come back for me. If you make it across.
Why wouldn't I? Be back before you know it.
Not XP. Okay, so they looted something from that guy's place, I suppose. The Lord's Tower or something. So did they go and kill the Lord? Were they successful? Maybe. Nope. Bad. Don't even try it. Go explode. I'll take your heart. Ow, I got hit by both. What the hell? Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Well, so are they. Put your sword away and focus on regenerating. You're a mutant, alright? You're made for these kind of battles. No more ghosts here? He didn't like crash onto this piece of the island here? So we got another rot fiend here. I'm not a big fan of them. So I do enjoy killing them. Put your fist down. You got him. You don't gotta be scared, Geralt. Okay, nothing. Okay, scouring the woods, trying to find any ghosts or anything. So he had like a full wall and all built, huh? This was the whole castle in here. This was the whole dang castle.
Looks like rain.
Yep, but there is rain. Oh, this is the end of the island on this side. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else, but I'll do a little bit more searching. Unless this is the the wall just ends here. Okay. No one dumped anything near the wall at the end. Okay, we'll head inside Fyke Isles then. So some peasants were angry, tried to kill their lord. Then they ran away, but someone tried to hide loot he got from killing them. Explore the tower. It's still optional to find the ghosts. Get out of here, please. Hybrid oil, meteorite silver plate, meteorite silver plate. White wolfhide. Hey! Okay, You think it's so cool? I'll put you up when you're burning. Stop it! Stop it! Get out of here. I'll take my 2-cal water and I'll be out of here. What the hell are these? I think they're wine skins. You know what they're called? Fill them with wine. And then you drink it. Hello. You have a bunch of coal. How are there monsters back here? Didn't I kill all the monsters? Oh, whatever. A couple of monsters can be alive. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, especially if they are respawning. We'll explore this side first. Oh, look at this. There's just chests in the water. In the muck. Never know what you can find. Herbs, always. Diamond dust and freaking iron and silver ore. Can head up on the walls. Bottles. Just glass bottles lying there. More wine skins. So was like the wine and all poisoned? Is that what happened here? He gave them like all wine and everything to drink. He's like, oh, you want to eat? Here you go. Have a bunch of food. It turns out all the food was poisoned. This is pretty messed up thing to do.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now.
Oh,
Millie! Millie, what's with you?
he's dying.
I don't know. So, burning. Ah!
Hot.
What? No. No, stay back. Don't leave me.
Okay. They were feeling hot. They collapsed. Okay, well, symptoms, you know. Symptoms are good for figuring out what happened to them. And there were a bunch of herbs, so you could have brewed a potion or something to save yourself. Another chest. Meteorite ore, Florence. I guess the bank can help us with that, right? They said there's some kind of bank. Does currency exchange? Is the currency rate 1-to-1 or is it weird? Or is it like, does it change all the time? Could you be an investment banker? Buy foreign currency and keep it? Flawless? What the hell was that? I got no idea. We got more stuff around here though. Close eye. Another boat. Okay, oh, this is the same boat. Right, we made a full loop. Do a quick roll. Right, we're back at the entrance. Okay, searching near the tower. Was it like a mage's tower, then the lord moved in? Was like, haha, it's my tower now, I guess. The mage was like, sure, whatever. Okay, give me a second. Is that the message I'm looking for? Not really, but... Ah! I do see the rats. And the weird lights.
Peasants didn't
Salmon.
come here to ask nicely.
They got weapons. Alright. They tried to attack them. That's how they died, I guess. And the dead mice.
Place is full of rats.
As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Each other?
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Oh yeah, you don't like rats, huh? Sapphire dust. Old goat hide.
Where's that noble?
Oh,
Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin.
so he was already dead.
More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Great. Nice peasants. That's a cliff of Igni. Hello, give me the loot. Oh, that was the loot. Oh god. Big coughs. What's
blood.
this?
Many must have died here.
You can be kind of sure of that. Someone banging around in there? Oh, let it say it's cursed. Some banging is to be expected. What happened here?
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
That's what finished them off?
I'd sooner burn the vermin.
Yeah,
Releasing
smarter.
them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
No XP? Oh, there's XP. They were doing experiments on rats. That's the spirit she was talking to anyway. He spoke about his experiments with the rats. How much pure silver do you need? My god. I know silver is not that expensive, but it's still expensive. It's not gold, that's basically what I'm saying. See now, gold! Oh, gold's expensive. Alright, now what did they go and kill the sons, rape the daughter, that sort of stuff? Or did the mage stop them? What's up?
Don't start, Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Okay, so I guess Annabelle was his daughter. She was in love with the peasant, maybe? And the father was like, not all peasants are nice. It is true. They were come here to kill them. Nothing else going on up here. Bunch of dead people, but... Oh, hello, hello. Is that the door? That's the door. Saltpeter, silk. A note that I cannot read. Iron ingot, powder pearl, blackbird, hunting gauntlets. Alright. Is it any good? No, it's not. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Nope. Black blood. What happened here? One of the sons?
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Oh. There's some kind of... Well, I guess there's spirits here, we know that. Ooh. Stuff. Why would you have... Oh, I guess its scaffolding was a bit later, after the tower. But like, why would you put a dang pillar over there? A damn... You know what I mean? Okay, stop dropping shit on my head. Alright, this is the very top. Dark steel plate. Seems like it. Not very noble accommodation, I guess it's for servants. It's another floor. Wow. You can move paintings. What an impressive ghost you are. And you can drop paintings too. Incredible.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Hidden passage? Find the entrance to the laboratory. I mean, it's right here, isn't it? And a lever. Another lever. Okay, it's this hidden thing.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
It's a hidden entrance. Got a lever here. Well, that worked. Okay. Scrubs.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Tower full of mice. The Mage Alexander log 2. P.T. Spitter.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Poisoned vial, so it was poisoned. Let's take the vaccine, leather scraps. Mage of Alexander's log. Mage Alexander's log, I should say. Annabelle. Oh, cutscene. Maybe I should not have done this. I didn't want to read the notes though.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me.
It's not me.
I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out.
Stuck?
Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Nope, you're dead. I'm a witcher. No need to fear. I'm a witcher.
I'm a witcher.
Can't
I'll
lie
now
to the
lift
dead.
The curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours.
Okay.
My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Well, it's been 6 months, so... The Mage of the Tower, who was he?
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know.
Okay, yeah.
They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
Well, I'm here to lift your
If I
curse.
can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave.
Okay, what happened to the tower?
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it.
Poison, okay.
He said everything would be all right.
What was it?
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Not helpful.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona.
Plague.
Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Uh-huh. You can guess. Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
He was with them?
There were too many.
Huh.
Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Alright. Did they harm you?
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I... couldn't move.
Did they turn into rats?
Sleeping potion.
Oh.
Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach.
It's pretty horrible.
They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
I found a fresh corpse in the tower.
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Just asking you questions.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No.
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different.
Maybe the potion did something. How can I help you?
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
Guess I
And
gotta
your
find.
beloved,
Yeah.
he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle.
Tell me about Graham.
Your beloved. Who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together.
Makes sense.
I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Right.
Did I? You must have misheard.
Uh-huh.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
You wanna kill him, probably. That's the thing. Yeah.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. but I must know that he regrets what he did.
Great.
Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Not sure I trust you.
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
There has to be. Got a feeling you might be lying.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I had someone would finally take pity on me.
Okay. Alright.
What now, you piece of filth?
A pesta. These rats are your freaking servants, huh?
Gotta catch them.
Follow the plague maiden. Right. Let's read this. Day 237. My experiments continue to return results I must consider unreliable. Methodological errors are not at fault. The problem lies in the shoddy and fallible research material I am forced to work with. Despite his prior assurance, Westrad is unable to provide me with enough moderately healthy specimens for my tests. Most of the material is starved and terrified, having been dragged here straight from the dungeon. I waste a great deal of time daily washing and delousing them before I will so much as let them step foot into my laboratory. Says sterility first. As Mari Shorgan managed to prove in her little-known work, the attitude of a patient undergoing treatment can have a significant impact on the battle against a disease. Unfortunately, the volunteers with which I am supplied do not show sufficient comprehension, let alone enthusiasm for the noble work in which they are taking part. In fact, it seems they consider the research part of their punishment. I have tried a few times but a poor speaker, to convince them that they are contributing to the eradication of one of the greatest plagues tormenting mankind. I had the distinct impression they understood little, but perhaps their stupor was merely the result of the early stages of the illness. Of course, it is impossible to achieve success without significant sacrifices. The overwhelming majority of them will have to lay down their trifling lives on the altar of learning, but it is a sacrifice that I am willing to make, of course. Okay, so he was trying to solve the disease, infecting people with some kind of plague, and then trying to solve it, or cure it, I should say. Second log. Day 346. I never did like rats, not because of their obscene tales, but rather on account of their lively, disturbing intelligence. They are always listening when a man believes he is talking only to himself, and what's worse, they seem to understand. A few days ago, I caught myself talking to one of them, to a particularly large black male with a torn-off ear. At first, I was overcome by panic. Was this a first manifestation of the illness? Of course, that was impossible, for I had fortified my immunity with powerful spells. Upon further consideration, I concluded it was an altogether natural reflex, one even the most learned among us find hard to restrain. We mages like to be listened to. I placed the black rat in a separate cage. The time will come for it to play a part in the test. Meanwhile, it can keep me company unobserved. I have noticed it looks with great concentration at the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those in the last stages of illness. Fascinating. Because I found a companion rat. Speaking of company, I have none besides the black rat and cannot hope for better. Vesserad avoids the laboratory and has expressed his desire for his daughter to steer clear of me as well. At first, I thought he feared a moral scandal, which would be risible in the extreme, but he explained the true reason in due course. It seems Annabelle has always possessed a fragile psychic constitution. Observing the ill might throw her into foul humors. The peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act of defiance will serve. It does me no harm. They made for lousy conversation partners. There remains, of course, the woman. But as for her, I try to limit my contact. What woman? Day 362. My black rat has died. Today I found him curled up in his cage. I suspected he had become infected on accident. But during the autopsy, I did not uncover any signs of illness. He was also perfectly well fed. Strange. From a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained, something which I must admit irritates the scholar in me. But as mentioned previously, I am not particularly fond of rats. Okay. So he was doing some experiments here, but the rat died randomly. We don't know how. Follow the plague maiden. I would rather go up here and see what else there is to find. This is the very top. You see a bunch of birds just static on top. That's a glitch.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Alright, so he had some human prisoners. Oh, hello. There's the loot I was promised. White Rapids decoction. That is good. That's instant HP, right? Right, so she was a plague maiden. Get out of here, rats. I guess a plague maiden is surrounded by rats. She died among rats and became their master or some shit. Right, what does the journal say? The isles had been haunted since that day, and fishermen feared to sail the lake. Okay, yeah. Optional, use magic land to find ghosts. Use Kiera's boat to reach Pike Island. Follow the plague maiden, right? So she was a plague maiden, not a proper princess or whatever. Not a princess, but you know, whatever she claimed to be. I think if I had taken her bones there or whatever, she would have gone and she would have killed the guy, right? The guy would have been dead. If I had bought him here, or if I had taken the bones to her, to this person. Those lying ghosts, come on. And she's killing people who come to the island too, so. It's still locked. Oh, there she is. Let's finish her off. Festa. Alright, bring it in. Not that tough, are ya? Oh, and these freaking bees following me around were your things as well. What do you mean I cannot kill you?
What was that?
Talk to Kiera.
It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a pesta.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Yeah, why are you so interested, huh? But there was a door which was locked. I wonder where that goes. Then I'll end the episode now. Right, it's right here. Okay, let's see if I can find it on the real world. Or the outside, I should say. Okay, I think it's just a way out. Looking at this. Yeah, okay, it's just a way out. Okay. So I gotta go find this fisherman. Talk to him about Pike Island. Okay, he just lives here. At this village. There's a notice board. Okay, okay. Sure, sure. My horse is over there. Right. Scroll perch. And easier. Yeah. So she was definitely killing people. So I think I made the right move just defeating her. We can talk to Graham now. Be like, hey, so this lady turned into a pesta. I wanted me to bring you here or take her to you so you can kill her. You know, that sort of thing. Anyway, see you all in the next one.